awesome. So this is crazy. Are you ready for this? We're actually gonna invite a monk.
Like a real monk.
A real monk. A real Catholic monk who you've met before, Jackie.
Does his superior know he's going to be like playing?
He does. Brother Simon from St. Meinrad.
Oh, Brother Simon. I knew him before he was a monk.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was, I'm trying to remember how long ago this, I feel like it was a long time ago. He would have to chime in, but I feel like I knew it. Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, so here's how the whole thing works. First of all, thank you for coming on. I'll bring in the other two that we're going to play with. They'll talk about the game and stuff if they need to, but they're mostly because I realized it would be very tough for us to win a game if you've never played and you're playing on a phone. Okay, but don't be offended by this, okay? Because I'm not like a gamer. I'm good at Fortnite, I'm good at Madden, and that's about it. But I play on a controller. So like, Bobby, you play on a PlayStation?
Yeah.
So like, playing, for me, if I was about to play on a phone or play on any game I've never heard of on a mouse and keyboard, it would be the most embarrassing thing to watch. I would not even be able to move forward.
I will lay down my pride for Jesus here.
Yeah, see so that's the thing. But if you had a PlayStation controller and it was working, you'd probably play better than you will tonight.
Humility.
Absolutely. Amen. We can talk about humility.
We haven't been praying the litany of humility, but you know.
Well, I intentionally didn't touch this game so that we could have the most humorous.
We would die as many times as possible.
Play through.
You a couple weeks ago, you're like, we could try to get pretty good at the game, but you know what? Let's just not.
Just wanted to stand up at the end and be like, "Are you not entertained?"
Oh, this is fun. So I'm John, by the way. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm shaking your hand, but I can't see you both. Hi. Thanks for being here. This is FaithNite. It's brand new. We've only been doing it for a month. I've been streaming for like a year and a half. Trying to reach a really interesting place here on Twitch. It's great. It's great. So thank you for joining us tonight. You're like our third guest on FaithNite, and the chat is very excited. You're from California, right?
I was born and raised in California. We live in Anaheim. Bobby is from the great state of Florida, where all the weird news comes from. So.
No, a priest told me it's just because the state has allowed like all the records to be made public like immediately, which is why all the best news comes out of Florida.
No, babe. In California, people don't get arrested for riding manatees.
It was a convenient excuse, though. But yeah, I'm from Florida.
Yes. And we don't have sinkholes in California. And
or alligators.
Alligators.
Nothing exciting out here.
Yeah.
What about snakes?
Get better, Florida.
Meet Peter. This is Peter. Hi, Peter.
Hello. Hello.
Why are you a woman? Did you get to choose your avatar?
I don't know how to answer that, honey.
There's so many questions tonight.
I think, yeah, dude. I'm.
All right, so
off.
you're gonna land like in nature.
It's like D-Day, where I'm like way off the landing zone.
You're good. Land in nature and don't land near a house because other people will land by the house.
It looks like you're not even going anywhere. What's happening?
Well, I'm trying to stall to figure out where my.
Oh, you're doing great.
Does gravity work that way? Can you really stall?
Yeah, he is. He's gonna be the last one to land.
This game is super realistic.
Who am I?
Jackie's gonna talk.
Let's start. At one point, I was a sperm heading towards the egg.
Who am I?
I'm Jackie, Francois, Angel, and Bobby and I. Let's see. I don't even know how do we begin. The
storm is formed.
We met.
That sounds good.
Back in 2011. We at a Theology of the Body conference in Pennsylvania. He's from Florida. I'm from California. The first time I met him, he was in seminary, and obviously when you see an attractive seminarian, you're like, oh, dear baby Jesus, why do you take the good-looking one? So, so we just were friends, and I think that was kind of a good thing because there was no ulterior motive. We both just were friends. So a year and a half goes by, and Mr. Angel, we re-meet again at another week-long Theology of the Body retreat / course. It's like a 30-hour course on Theology of the Body.
But I was trying to go to the landing zone, and you guys are way back, and so.
Yeah, no, we're coming for you. We got you.
Are you guys trying to kill him though, or you want?
No. We're trying to catch up to him so he doesn't die.
I will destroy you with this pickaxe. You come near me.
That's what he said to me when we met at the Body.
I'll destroy you with this pickaxe.
So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Bobby was after a few years in seminary, and for those who don't know, seminary is where you discern whether or not you are called to the priesthood. And you don't have to take like a blood oath once you go into 7. You're like, you basically have 7-8 years, depending on if you're diocesan or religious order. Sometimes they're longer, but it's not, you know, guys leave after a year, some guys leave after 6 years, and then some guys obviously know since they're young that they're called to be a priest. So Bobby, after 3 years, felt like God was calling him to marriage, and
Well, I got a shotgun.
he prayed for a sign, and he was like, I pray that, like, God, you need to give me a sign if you're calling me to marriage. May it be loud and blonde, and there I was. So, so like any rational man, he, you know, drove across country and pursued me, and yeah.
Wait, he drove cross country like for a couple of dates, like for a couple weeks.
I did come out with my brother to make sure it just wasn't a like retreat.
You know, like
high.
when you're at a retreat and there's only one attractive person, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be married to them. You know, like we were making sure that wasn't the case.
Yeah, that was every retreat I ever went on.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, there's the one good-looking person there. So, you know, yeah, he and his brother, they came out and, you know, met my family, met my friends, and like all of my friends were like, okay, this guy's different. And I'm like, I know, I've waited 28 years for this man. And so they kind of, it was very important to me that he was friends with my friends, and they all liked him, and they did, and my family as well. And when Bobby went back home, they flew back to Florida. His dad was like, so is this the girl you're going to marry? And Bobby was kind of quiet for a second. And his brother's like, if you don't say yes, you're an idiot, you know? So they, just like any rational man, they went and bought a ring like Tommy did later.
Well, yeah. I mean, I pulled a Jim Halpert and got the ring after one date.
No way.
One official date.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you hear that expression, you know when you know, and that's really...
It's annoying when you're single.
Frustrating.
Like, how do you know when you know?
It's really frustrating when you're not in a place of peace and clarity. But, you know, when you are, it's like, oh, yeah, I know totally where I'm supposed to go now. And God can move pretty slow, and God can move extremely fast when he wants to. So.
Yep. And
Guys,
so Bobby
this is
proposed
adorable.
3 months later at a Mumford & Sons concert during I Will Wait for You.
No.
Yep.
How have I not heard this?
Well, it was funny because we tried to get tickets for the concert and it sold out, and so they added another date at the Hollywood Bowl, right?
Well, and our friend sent me like a radio contest.
But the second date sold out too. We tried to get on and it sold out.
Yeah.
And so one of our friends sent us a radio contest, and literally we won tickets off the radio.
Which like
it was Jack FM, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, who does that? Like, how do you like? So I was like, well, someone's got to win these things, and I did, and I took it as a sign from the Lord. That,
As would I.
To propose.
Yeah,
so.
I should propose to my wife during this Mumford & Sons concert. That's what's going to happen.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And I had done a notice in St. Joseph, and on the 9th day, the job at the high school where I work at opened up, and somehow the random Florida guy got in.
How come you're, by the way, how come you're like having to knock down?
I'm just pickaxing everything I see.
Okay.
That's important, actually. That gives you materials, and then you can build.
This is called grinding, babe. In the video game world.
Okay, I'm just watching you because I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a song actually that was before Fortnite, but it was just really a premonition. I will build my life. You know it? That is actually about Fortnite.
Oh my gosh.
Not
You
Minecraft.
know this.
Not Minecraft.
Not Minecraft, no, or Roblox apparently.
Need more wood.
For real, you went on one date and then you got engaged.
No.
Okay, so
we
This
went
needs
on
to be
one-
talked about more.
he bought the ring after like really one official date. He went back home to Florida. He was starting to look for jobs in California, and one opened up at a school, and it was a campus minister position. And he applied, and there were like 30-something applicants, right? And he was not an alumni, but it was so funny how God just kind of opened the doors of the school, because I knew 3 people who worked at the school, and then randomly 2 years earlier, I was asked by someone at my church, like, hey, would you want to be in a Christmas carol at this school? It's like the teachers, the faculty, and like friends of the school, and you'd be it was a Christmas carol, and they're like, we need someone to play Emily, Scrooge's fiance, who like, you know, they have that, whatever. So for 2 years I was in this play. I started to get to know so many people at the school. And so finally when Bobby applied like 2 years later, I walked on that campus and I knew so many people.
She's like the most popular girl at the all-boys school.
And so he goes to apply, or he goes for the interview because they whittled it down to 5 people. He flew out again to California. This is still in the same month that we went on our first date because God was working fast.
After years of feeling like I was just in limbo and God won't tell me what he wants, and getting hints of like follow me on this vocation journey, putting the priesthood on my heart, and after
for me, actually both of us were either engaged or close to engagement at one point, and actually there was a guy that I was dating who was going to propose to me, and I broke up with him, and now he's a priest. So you just never know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's a great guy. But again, like for me, I kind of know when it's not the right relationship, or if I'm not in the right job. Like you get this pit in your stomach, and you're like, oh, this is not the right job. It's not the right vocation.
You are in the storm,
and you don't have that peace. Like you don't have that peace or joy that when you do meet with the right person. So, anyways, Bobby called off a wedding a month and a half before he was just pre-seminary. Bobby was also a firefighter EMT, which helped when he delivered our first child in our home unintentionally.
We're just dropping a lot on you guys.
This is so fun though. Okay, so here's the thing. So I've been married for 6 years. 5.
By the way, I love that this is our first interaction.
Yeah.
And like sharing our hearts to each other.
Right? Isn't this great? Isn't this fun? People like this. That's been my favorite part about Twitch, is that like people love this. They're like, oh my gosh, actual honest conversation. What is that like?
There's a death storm coming, but anyway, here's my heart. I called off a wedding, and
Bobby called off a wedding. I broke off a relationship.
That was pretty close to engagement.
Yeah. The guy had bought the ring and he was gonna propose.
And I was like, step off.
Someone said, firefighter, EMT teacher, seminary. What has this man not done? I'm telling you, he is a Renaissance man and has the body of a Greek god.
Shucks, sonny.
I always tell him after pregnant, because I've had children, I'm like, babe,
next person to work at mass. Going to the moon next month, actually. Elon Musk.
Every woman looks, well, not every woman, but I looked at my husband like, babe, you still have the body of a Greek god, and I've turned into a Roman clumpy after. So, and then after I say things like that, I always have all these women who like work for like Beachbody, and they're like, do you want me to be your coach? I'm like, oh, shut it. So they call him and said, you got the job. So like literally, he flew home 2 days later, packed up, drove across country. A couple days later with his dad, and my friend and her husband, they had an extra room in their house, so I
got in the boat.
They said that he could live with them, basically because they knew we were probably gonna get engaged and married within like a year or so.
Wife, I'm in a boat.
Sorry.
That is awesome. That is so cool. Yeah, I'm shocked that I haven't heard this, because I feel like I've been in the same places as both of you. And my wife was like, wait, didn't I just see her at this women's conference a couple years ago? She has how many kids now? And I was like, I think she has like 2 or 3. She's like...
I know, it goes by. I'm telling you, so we've been married for 6 years, and...
How do I get out of the boat?
3 kids. How do you get out of the boat?
Hold the button. Uh-oh. We're losing him. I hold the button on my controller. Here, I'll just destroy the boat.
That's great, because there's a storm of death coming. Destroy the boat! Uh-oh.
There you go.
Oh. No.
You have guns, right?
What's that?
You have guns? There you go. Yeah, keep that out. All right. Hey, there's only 12 people left. I think because you're a level 2, we're getting matched up against people. Hey, come here. All right, I'm gonna build you a little fort.
Wait, don't baby me. Nobody puts body.
No. I'm keeping you safe. All right, you're gonna pick those up, and then you're gonna consume those. Okay?
I've got a.
Don't worry,
guns
it's fine. It's fine. Pick those up. Pick those up. Those are gonna give you shield.
I feel like.
Take the little ones first. Yeah, take the little ones first. There you go. Don't worry about it. I promise. You're gonna be just fine. Don't worry. It's not Kool-Aid.
It's not you. It's me.
It's not some cult thing.
Who's saying
someone's in the house. So there's an enemy in the house.
Oh gosh, I just got shot.
But I got him.
Oh, no.
Wait, I'm crawling.
Yeah, I'm gonna save you. Stop moving.
How are you saving him?
I'll pick you up, brother.
Are you praying like Talitha Kum, like arise, little
Okay, here
girl?
we go. Yes, it's a miracle.
6, 5. Is that how till I recover?
Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! You have to wait 7 seconds.
Don't tell me what to do.
Till
he's not liking this bossing
I
around
can
in this game.
I can make it, man.
Okay, you gotta take these. You gotta take these. Peter, turn your mic on.
Hi, sorry.
Thank you. Let's get this win real quick, okay? Let's communicate.
You have any mats for me?
You need mats?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, bro.
Mats? Question mark?
Need
Come
some
on,
minis?
TSP. I have minis. You're good.
So what?
Move.
That's live, apparently.
This is like not.
As there's
I've dropped this guy on top of us.
Alright.
Hey,
Same.
drop down. Go down.
Me? He's above us.
Above
Let's
us.
shoot him.
One up.
Keep firing. I'm a shotgun out.
Top of me. I'm all the way up. Nothing
All
can
the
stop
way
me.
up.
I'm all the way up.
Bro, you have to win this.
I know. This is all you.
He trap killed me. No, Peter! He's a YouTuber. You have to win this, Peter. It's all on you, brother. You're the rock with which Jesus built his church on. That's his trap. That's a trap.
It's a trap.
That's a trap. I like that reference. Bro, no. Destroy his trap. No!
There it is.
All right, let's talk about modesty.